Some commercial cow-calf producers, but certainly a lot of the seed stock producers that have spring breeding seasons will be using artificial insemination. And along with that particular technology comes a question that nearly all of them will ask. What's the best time to inseminate that cow or heifer in relationship to when we first saw her in standing estrus? Well, there's some research that was done here at Oklahoma State University a number of years ago that really helps us to understand that situation a little bit better. What they did, they took about 160 females and inseminated some of them 1 to 4 hours after they had first found them in standing heat. Some of those were inseminated 16 to 20 hours after first being found in standing heat, and then another group 32 to 36 hours after they were first identified by the electronic heat watch system to be in standing heat. As they then followed those heifers to find out which ones became pregnant at the insemination, they found really no statistical differences in those three groups. There was a little numerical advantage, just 4 or 5, 6% for the heifers and the cows that were bred at 16 to 20 hours after first being in standing heat. I think that then gives us some confidence that we can use the old AM/PM rule that has been talked about for years, where if we find a heifer or cow in heat in the morning, we wait and breed her that evening. If we find her in heat that evening, then we wait until the following morning. The exception to that, to me, would be if we're breeding in some really, really hot weather. Because we know that cattle's body temperatures will actually be highest in the evening of a really hot day, then I think it'd be a wise idea to, during hot weather, to not breed in the evening. So if we see her in standing heat in the morning, breed her then. If the semen is not expensive, we may want to breed her the following morning as well. If that doesn't seem to work in our schedule, waiting full 24 hours after we first see her in standing heat and breed her the following morning would make more sense than trying to do it when her body temperature is at the highest during these very, very warm summer temperatures. So I think if we'll keep this in mind as we go through this breeding season, we can increase our breeding percentages just a little bit by watching the timing at which we actually inseminate these cows or heifers in relationship to when we first see them in standing heat. Hey, we look forward to visiting with you again next week on Sunup's Cow-Calf Corner.